Ever felt invisible? Like you're in a crowded room, but no one really sees you. That was my entire teenage existence. My name is Bob, and back then, the thought of speaking in front of a class, let alone on a stage, felt like a nightmare. My heart would pound, palms would sweat, and my voice would just disappear. I was a ghost in my own life, haunted by a deep sense of self-doubt. This insecurity wasn't born overnight. It was built, brick by painful brick, from a childhood filled with ridicule from classmates. A teacher's harsh criticism that echoed in my head for years, and a long list of personal failures I couldn't seem to shake. Each setback was just more proof for the voice in my head that whispered I was ungood enough, smart enough, or interesting enough. I believed it. I lived it. I was trapped by it. Then one day, scrolling endlessly online, I stumbled upon a quote that hit me like a lightning bolt. A motivational speaker said, "Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in spite of it." Those words replayed in my mind. Act in spite of fear. It was a revolutionary idea. Until then, I thought confident people were just fearless, born with a special gene I was missing. But what if it wasn't about not being scared? What if it was about being scared and doing it anyway? That quote became my lifeline. I decided to start small, incredibly small. My first step was just practicing speaking into a mirror, imagining I was talking to someone. It felt ridiculous at first, but slowly it got easier. Then I took a leap that terrified me. I joined a public speaking club. My first meeting, I was a nervous wreck. My hands shook, my voice cracked, but I did it. I spoke for just 1 minute. And you know what? No one laughed. No one ridiculed me. They clapped. They encouraged me. That small victory was the spark I needed. I kept going back, week after week. Each time I spoke, the fear was still there, but it got a little quieter. The discomfort became a familiar feeling, a sign that I was growing. I learned to stop seeing my audience as judges and start seeing them as people, just like me. I started to focus on my message, on the value I wanted to share, instead of on my own anxiety. The more I practiced, the more I realized that this wasn't about being perfect. My journey wasn't just about conquering my own fear. Something amazing started to happen. The same pain that had held me captive for so long became my greatest strength. My past experiences with insecurity gave me a deep empathy for others who were struggling. I knew what it felt like to be invisible, to doubt your own worth. And I wanted to help them see what I was starting to see, that their past doesn't have to define their future. I began to share my story, first in small groups, then at local events. I transformed my pain into a purpose. I wanted to show other young people that they were unalone, and that they had the power to change their own narrative. My message was simple. Confidence is not a gift you're born with. It's a skill you build. It's a muscle you strengthen every time you step out of your comfort zone. Every time you face a fear. Every time you choose courage over comfort. Today, I stand on stages in front of thousands, doing the very thing that once petrified me. I'm a motivational speaker, and every time I look out at the crowd, I see my younger self in so many faces. I see the fear, the doubt, but I also see the hope. My story is proof that you can rewrite your script. Confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's built through discomfort, through repetition, and through the brave decision to act even when you're afraid. Your voice matters. Your story matters. And you have the power to make it heard. Thank you so much for listening to my journey. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building confidence and finding your voice. You've got this.